Today we're going to show you how to assemble your Mission to Honor postcard collection box for our military personnel overseas and their families. We thank you for putting this up at your facility or your business to collect those postcards. It's very meaningful. You're going to start off with a few items when you open up your box. I'll name them. This is your header card. You put that aside. You have your inside partitions that help support the inner box. And then you have the inner collector box, which is this item here. And then you have the actual Mission to Honor display. We start off with assembling that. You'll get the item, put it on its edge, square it down. If you see here, we start with folding this first flap that has the actual two legs on it here. You fold that inward, and then you start with either this side. So this is number one. This goes in number two. Don't worry about going too far, you'll be fine. Push them all the way in, you can see there. And then lastly, you put in 1, 2, 3, and this is number 4. You push it through. After you've done that, you square it up. You can push down. You can see from the inside of the box that it will interlock itself. I'll fold this backwards so you can kind of get a little light in there. And that helps keep it square. So now what you need to do is grab your inside supports, which are these two we call partitions. They're common. You have one, turn one the other direction. You interlock the two slots, and that will drop down. Again, it's square, so it doesn't matter which way you go, but it will drop in. So the corners themselves, I like to hold it up here like this and make sure that each corner goes inside and gradually slide it all the way down into the bottom, and that will push and actually close up the bottom flaps. How you see that when you push it, so that works nicely. Now, looking at the display itself, there is a front, which is when they have the collection slot here, and what we call the back, where the catalog lock is here. So next, what we want to do is we're going to set up the collection box. This is an internal box that when you drop the cards into that slot, when it fills up, you can open it up again, pull the box out, maybe put it in a nice collection bag or another box, put it back into the display, and then you can continue to collect if we're hoping that it overfills, right? So again here, we want to start with the first flap that has the tabs here. We'll push that in, 1. Then we come with 2, 3, 4, push that right through, flip it over, square it down. You can see how it's called a snap lock bottom, and it locks very nicely. And again, since this is square, you can go ahead and open these flaps and drop the box with the top open straight down in. At that point, what we're going to do is fold your width panel flaps here that have the opening. We're going to turn this around, and you can see here this is actually a catalog lock which will lock into. Here you have a fold. See how you have to pre-fold this. And again, once you're doing that, you want to pre-fold everything. Fold that down. When you pre-fold that, in here, just going to tap that straight in, pull that catalog lock back, and engage that right into that slot. Now you have your openings here for your header. So this is already pre-folded and glued. These two tabs go right into those two slots. And there you have it. You can go ahead and start bringing in those Christmas cards and dropping them in there. When it does fill up, go ahead, remove very simply. Come back here where this catalog lock is. They have some finger marks. You could pull that out, lift that up, open this, and you can remove the collection box, take it to a bag or something, unload it, and you know, because that learning curve is kicked in, pop it right back in there, relock it, set it back up out in the visible area, and we can start collecting again. There you go.